showed them the way. Welcome to the world of franchise consulting. A $5 trillion industry is waiting. A booming market where demand for expert consultants is soaring high. India's franchise sector alone is growing at 30% annually. Over 1 million businesses are looking to expand, and they need guides, experts, and consultants like you. Being an independent franchise consultant means more than just a title. It means empowering businesses, helping aspiring entrepreneurs start strong, supporting business owners in scaling up, enabling profitable exits for those ready to move on. With 27 years of Franchise India expertise, a global network of brands and investors, and a program designed for professionals like you, IFC is your gateway to success. This is not just a business, it's a movement, a career, a future. So, ask yourself, are you ready to be the guide, to lead, to grow? Become an independent franchise consultant. Be the guide. Grow with us. Franchise India.
A very good evening, everyone. We warmly welcome you to $5 trillion industry, which is world of franchising. Today's webinar is very special for us as this is a direct invitation from Franchise India House to become the partner with Franchise India as independent franchise consultant. So Franchise India is a trusted advisory platform, how to start your own business platform. And IFC, which is independent franchise consultant, is a specialist, how to start your own business specialist. So I'll give you some understanding about our business so that I can simplify for all of you. So we have two communities whom we work with largely. One side, we have investors who are looking forward to start some business, but they don't have that capability to select. So we come with our legacy of 27 years of experience, and we help them in selection. Every investor is unique, having investment, say around 5-10 lakh rupees to 500 crore, but then there is no understanding they have how to select because there's a different market for them, different profile, different experience, and different investments. And then the very, very important decision is how to select. So we come and help mentor and guide all these investors, step by step, how to select a right opportunity. And because there are so many parameters we have to go through before we invest in any of the brand. Second is businesses. So one side we have investors whom we get investments in, and second is businesses, brands, when we help in scaling up the business. Scaling up would mean that these businesses are looking forward to expand their businesses across cities. Now we help them to get right franchisees on board. Third, we are also in the exit. Like we are also helping business owners how to exit out of the business, how to resell the business, reselling. And none outside Franchise India do have all these three businesses on board. So when we are talking about Franchise India, so we use a byline. Nobody in the world has sells more business than Franchise India because Franchise India has a very, very large network today. 97 cities we are present today. We are also in 15 countries. And what we believe today that everything what we consume is coming from a franchise company. And every household has at least one person who is looking to start a business. So when we see this overall, the amongst opportunity in franchising, because franchising is a viable model for every investor to get associated with any brand which is already proven, established business, because everybody cannot start a brand. So what is the best way is to get associated with any established brand or any proven business. So there, Franchise India is helping them to first understand, shortlist brands, and then help them every parameter to go through, understand every segment of franchising, and then we also do a lot of documentation check for them so that we are having a safe investments because it's a lifetime decision one can have. So Franchise India runs in India with the name of Franchise India, but outside Franchise India, we have another company which is Fran Global. Fran Global is the international arm of the business, and this is a market entry also for global brands when all the global brands where they are entering in India, they will take Fran Global route. And third company is Francop. Francop is world's largest consulting company. It's a 49-year-old US based, and we are master license of Francop for India and Asia last 19 years now. And all businesses who are looking forward to expand has to first get ready for franchise. So Francop helps them to get ready for franchise, building their SOP systems, and then helping them to market through Franchise India. We also run a media house. We have three magazines: the Franchising World, which is the only magazine in India which talks about franchising. Last 26 years, it's there in the market. We have another magazine which is Retailer, and then we have also Entrepreneur Magazine, which is a US based, the highest selling business opportunity magazine. And in India, we are founders, promoters, and we are also distributors for Entrepreneur Magazine for India and Asia. We also have digital format, which is franchiseindia.com, which is our website portal, wherein you can see more than 20,000 businesses are already registered with us. And these businesses are looking forward to start, they're expanding their businesses. And any investor who is looking to start a business, he can also visit our website. But then after that, how to select is what Franchise India consultants do. So today's webinar, as I said, is a special webinar. Why it is special? Because it's a Franchise India who is offering a direct invitation to few who are looking for starting consulting as a practice, who are passionate about consulting practice, because it's all about helping others to get them into business. So Franchise India have created this phenomenal opportunity to become the partner with Franchise India, wherein we have 27 years of legacy in this business, because we are world's largest franchise distribution company as of today, and there is none outside India, outside Franchise India in India, who have got the same capability of business and services. Today's webinar, we have a request that you can use Q&A box, because we don't have a direct opportunity to speak to us. So you have a Q&A box wherein you can use and share your thoughts and your queries, and we will also ask questions that who is there with us, which city you are from, what are you doing, what is your profile. We'll also ask few questions. So please use Q&A box. And now I'll just introduce who is there on panel today with us. So we have our management team, our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, and we have also Ms. Sonia Chaudhary. She's a managing director, and my name is Sanjay. I'm CEO director of Franchise India. Along with, we have also regional heads. Shaktivel is our senior leader in Chennai. He takes care of all Tamil Nadu, and we also have Ajesh. He takes care of Kerala market, and we have also Kashank. He will be first point of contact with all of you tomorrow, and then understanding your opportunity, and then we will also set up a call with our chairman to understand your profile and do the proper selection both sides. So now I'll invite our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, to welcome you again and set the perspective of this webinar. What do you, sir?
Thank you, Sanjay, and thank you for hosting this webinar. Welcome, friends. Welcome to this very special invitation to become a franchise consultant and partner, as Sanjay said, partner with world's largest franchise organization. We run three brands: Franchise India in India, internationally Fran Global, and a US company called Francop, which is the oldest consulting firm, started in 1976. So friends, this webinar, we will split into three parts. First, Sonia, who leads the large brokerage network for us in across country teams and so on and so forth, and comes with about 2 decades of experience to build the brokerage business in India. So she would give an overview of what Franchise India, our group company, and also what have been our journey so far. And then I'll come in and I'll talk about this opportunity. We'll talk about the business model. We'll talk about the financial model and how you can also benefit of partnering with us as an independent franchise consultant. But before that, I'll give you some few very important things. While it's the most exciting opportunity, and also I should say, I mean, we've been hearing this thing called India would become a 5 trillion economy. So everybody gets very excited. So franchising itself is a $5 trillion economy. So it's a $5 trillion industry. So it is a great opportunity already. But it is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. So please carefully understand the opportunity. Please carefully understand what it takes to do this entire thing. It's not just becoming a consultant and you will become wealthy. It needs a lot of things to be done before it starts giving you rewards, but these rewards would stay with you for life. So friends, it's a as Sanjay said, it's a webinar. So please use Q&A box to ask as many questions you have. Not only you will benefit for the questions if you answer that, but also other people or co-participants who are there in the webinar would also benefit from there. Any question, it can be question about the opportunity, question about how it can benefit you, which profile can benefit from there, and also some of the examples if you want from different experiences we have, because we as have experience for 28 years to build this world journey, and we also know what not to do. So we're very careful in terms of understanding who we really need as a partner with us and who would really be able to excel and do extremely well as an opportunity. So over to you, Sonia, for your comments, and we get on with the webinar.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. And friends, a very good evening to all of you. And I request we make this very, very interactive. Any questions you have, please use the Q&A and we'll be happy to answer. And a lot of things that you might want to know would also help your friends who've joined the webinar. So just to quickly recap, we are a company which is a start your own business platform. And between different entities that we run, Fran Global Franchise India, we've been working in this industry. And especially in India, we are the prime mover in the entire franchise ecosystem, operating for the last 27 odd years. And I would say, when we started our business, it started with one investor, one brand. But today we have worked with more than 10 million investors, which is very big number. And where the average investor who's investing in business is close to about 50 odd lakhs, right? So when I say 50 odd lakhs, we have investors who start investing upwards of 20 odd lakhs. And we have business opportunities in franchising, which go up to 100 odd crores, depending on the industry, category, and the format that you want to take. But if we take an average, this is almost about 50 lakhs investment done by each individual investor. And annually, we do about 10,000 franchise deals every single year. And more than 20,000 companies is what we have actually worked to make them franchise ready. So this has come a very long way. When we started our company in 1999, we had a very limited number of franchisers in the market, about 300 companies we worked with. And we realized if we want to make this ecosystem big, one, we need to also bring in a lot of credible companies who could come into franchising and expand. So in the last 25 odd years, more than 20,000 companies, we work to make them franchise ready through our consulting services and our company, which is Francorp, which is, like Sanjay said, it is also a pioneer in franchise consulting and one of the oldest franchise consulting companies in the world, much older than Franchise India, brings in about 50 years of experience in consulting companies like McDonald's, Hershey's, and Hindley Hotel. And these are companies which are, in fact, synonymous with franchising. And our international arm, which is Fran Global, which operates in 15 global markets, we are proud to say we have spearheaded more than 750 market entries in the last more than 2 decades in India and also the subcontinent. So through our well-structured companies, which I would say offer a very compelling proposition for our community, which is investors, business buyers, and also companies alike. We are world's largest franchise development and distribution company with the proposition and the value that we offer. And we also understand the entrepreneurship journey has come a very long way from the ancient times to now the era of startups and unicorns. And the economic impact of entrepreneurship is something which is seen in our everyday lives. And this is something which drives the economy of every country. It drives jobs, it drives innovation, it drives better living standards. And above all, I would say a social change. Which is, and all these put together are the backbone for any economy. So at Franchise India, we are at the forefront of making entrepreneurship inclusive for all. And franchising, if you have been following or you have been part of any franchise business, you all would agree it's a global success story. It's a very big catalyst for entrepreneurship, a very powerful wealth creation engine also. And this is the engine that we want to enforce through our independent franchise consultant program. And so at the group level, we run many companies. There are almost 50 companies under Franchise India, Fran Global that we run. But just to summarize very quickly, there are three things that we do. One is start your own business, which is investment in businesses. So when I say investment in businesses, these are active businesses which are run by operators as franchise partners, versus passive investments like property stocks, where already we have millions of brokers in the market. So we're not in the space of passive investments. We help people start a business. So anyone who wants to start a business is the overall community, the opportunity we all have at hand. And today, this demand has become much larger than I would say that what we experienced 5 years back, 10 years back, 15, 20, 25 years back. And not only, I would say it is becoming bigger, but today the investors who come to us, they are more aware, they're more traveled, they have aspiration for brands, and they also have an appetite to invest and also put their significant time to master the business. And second specialization is scale your brand. So, which is working with companies to make them ready to get into franchising. Franchising is now the most preferred, I would say, expansion model for enterprises, corporates, and also startups alike. And what we have seen, especially the last 5 years, a lot of corporates are coming into franchising. Companies like Tata's, companies like Reliance, they were not franchising 3 or 4 years back. But all these companies have now, they're all these major brands across all industries, I would say, they've started to adopt the franchise route for faster and equally, I would say, more sustainable growth, making them asset light. And 25% of startups in India, they choose franchising to scale their services or products. And this number is growing every single year. And our third business is exit. So if you are a business owner and you want to exit your business, so through our separate entity, which is Business X, we help business owners to sell their business. We do their valuation and we find them a financial buyer or a strategic buyer. So in a nutshell, I would say what we have done is we have created this ecosystem through all our group companies, and we've also created a very deep, wide distribution across India, which covers 97 cities and larger number of cities today, including even the top cities like Delhi, Bangalore, Bombay, where the opportunity is much bigger. All these location cities are largely represented by our partners. And the core driver, the foundation of our company Franchise India has been to drive entrepreneurship. And the initiative, our premise for starting this partnership program was also to work with entrepreneurs like yourself who become partners with Franchise India. But equally important, because this is an invitation, but we are very selective about whom we want to partner. We want to have partners who have the skill and also equally, I would say, the intent to drive entrepreneurship like we do. And unlike a lot of businesses that we see, our business is not a product business. We're not a product company, but we are a service and a solution-centric organization where we bring solutions to our community of business buyers, investors who want to take a business. So we handhold them through the entire process of buying a business, from exploring opportunities, evaluating these opportunities, and helping them sign these agreements. And equally for companies, we make them ready for getting into franchising. So which also means that today the role of consultant is also getting evolved, and the new world is knowledge driven. So knowledge economy is something which is becoming very, very prominent. So we're looking at partners or an advisor, I would say, who come with a lot of time to put a lot of time to upgrade their knowledge and have a lot of hyper local market knowledge, and somebody who can keep acquiring a lot of new, I would say, knowledge and at the same time expertise to stay competitive. So I'll again invite Gaurav. We'll talk about a little bit on the industry at large. What are the major key drivers of franchising in India? Because anytime we look at investing in any business, we all want to understand how big that opportunity is and what is the relevance of that opportunity in say, the next 10 years or 20 years. So let Gaurav talk about it, and then we'll also give you a summary of what our business model is all about. What is our ask for partners and how do you qualify? So Gaurav, over to you.
Thank you, Sonia. And friends, before I do that, I would like to understand, now a lot of people have joined, so we need to understand what brings you here and why you are in this webinar. You're putting your valuable time to understand this opportunity. So please share information about yourself. So I'll give you 4 options. If you are a professional, just write P and tell us about what do you do. I mean, you can talk about your city also, which city you come from. If you're a business owner, just write B and again, what kind of business you run, because not every business would give you opportunity to become a consultant on site. Third, which I like the most, if you're a management consultant, which means that some kind of management consulting experience you have, it can be learning and development, coaching, or counseling, or any kind of management consultant experience, write MC and share a little details and your city. And finally, if you're in a new career now, so which means that you are looking for a career change and you're done with whatever you were doing and now you're free and you want to take up a new opportunity, just write C and share your city. Please go out and do this in Q&A box so at least we know who are we talking to. And this would also give us a clarity that which cities we are open, which cities we are not open to make consultants. Some markets we are very strongly looking at, but some markets we have a great presence, so we don't like to add more independent franchise consultants. So let me see who's joined. So then we have Nadista, which is a C. So if you can also share your city, it'll be already shared, which is Hyderabad. I'm actually tomorrow in Hyderabad. So if you share your profile with our team, so it can be an opportunity we can meet. And then we have Vinay, who's in Bangalore and also looking for an opportunity. Vinay, it will be great if we know a little bit about your background in past and things like that. So it'll help us to understand what you do. And I will encourage others also to please share your information, because more information you share, more it'll tell us that you fit into becoming a consultant or no. In the meantime, I'll get on to starting with the webinar. So what Sonia said, I'll try to summarize. We are a 28-year-old company, world's largest franchise company. Franchising itself is a $5 trillion economy. This is a great opportunity because it is part of our growing economy. So understand very carefully what franchising does. Franchising helps companies to grow faster because they can make franchisees. They can also get local knowledge of getting people who come from different markets, and it works on other people's money. So it helps even the largest of the corporations. So we are on one side doing Google, we're doing Reliance, we're doing Tatas, we're doing Aditya Birlas. These companies are very large companies, but they all are looking to make more and more franchisees. Franchising also brings in brand. So obviously brand brings assurance, better quality, which consumer likes. So it's actually transforming the way we do businesses. Everything is transformed. The hotels we stay have become branded. The schools kids go have become branded. The salons we use have become branded. Everything and anything you consume today is become branded. And also these companies need wider distribution. So on one side, we're doing quick commerce company called Zepto. Other side, we are doing an FMCG company. On other side, we are doing industrial businesses which want to go there. Or it can be even a bottling water company which wants to now grow and find franchise partners for it. So the spectrum is very, very large. Today, we're very proud that we have done 18,000 brands. And these aren't limited to just F&B or gyms or salons. These can be complex healthcare businesses, from IVF clinics to specialty hospitals. So there is a huge amount of spectrum and businesses which are now looking to use franchising and rate of growth. So this is triggering a huge amount of opportunity. India is the second largest marketplace after United States, and in the number of franchise systems operating. But the second side, which I'm more excited, if you really see what is happening in India, that people, everybody is looking for starting some business for their own. Rather, when people ask me how big is your industry, I say every home has somebody who wants to start a business. It's as big as that. And if you really ask me, as Sonia was giving example, if you want to buy a property, there are a million brokers out there who want to sell you the property. While property buying is much easier, right? You can see it's a physical, tangible product. You can really choose and buy. If you want to buy a stock market or a mutual fund or any other asset class in passive investment, then also you have a million financial advisors who would help you. But if I want to buy a business, active business, there is no one. And it is much more complex because every business is unique, every location is unique, every business model works differently. It just needs a different capability to run a business. It has a very different financial demand. It has a lot of other things which you not would be able to judge. It has a huge different gestation cycles, how a clinic would work versus a retail shop. That's two different things, right? So you need a specialist who would come and understand your need and guide you through the whole entrepreneurial journey. How to select the right opportunity, how to negotiate a right opportunity, how to negotiate your right contracts and commercial terms. All that is a very, very complex process. And we are very proud. We're the world's largest company. We have sold more business than anybody else in the world. When you join us, you become a start your own business specialist, right? Ask yourself who you know is doing this in the country. None. So when Sonia says that we are a platform, we do three things. One, we help people to start a new business. Second, we help businesses to grow through franchise. And third, if anybody wants to exit the business, we also do that. Now, saying this is a great opportunity. I'll take some more names where people have written. So there's Mr. Vasco, who's in Delhi and Lucknow, and he's a consultant. So Vasco, we'd love to talk to you because I like profiles like that. And others also, I'll encourage, keep writing. So I'll take your name and we know where you're coming from. So at least we know. And also for me is very important. One of the value I see in any consultant is how engaging you are. And if you're not engaging, you're not sharing, it's not a very good sign of a potential consultant. So let's now go into the business model. Well, we have drawn the larger macro picture of franchising, Franchise India, Fran Global, our capabilities, and so on and so forth, and how the industry is growing. But every business has to go into micro detail and say, what is there for me, right? If I join this industry and become an independent franchise consultant, how do I make money and how much money I can make? As simple as that, right? So let's understand the business model. The business model is very straightforward. Franchise India over 28 years build capabilities, which is the largest in the world. We are in 97 cities in India. So companies come to us and say, Franchise India, we want to outsource the entire franchise expansion to you. And these are not small companies. These are companies like Aditya Birla, Reliance, and Zeptos and Batas and likes of these companies. All these companies outsource their franchise development to us. I'm talking about the large ones, but we get mid-size, we get startups, everybody comes to us. So on one side, we will have a startup which is a D2C brand and wants to expand. We will have a family-run businesses which now want to go to other regions, and we will have large multinational corporates. So when they outsource to us, they obviously tell us that, look, go out and find out potential partners for us. So this is a big starting point. Now, this is a big differentiator that independent consultants can never do it. They will never get an opportunity because they don't have capabilities being built. Because over the years and putting hundreds of crores of investment, we build these capabilities. So these companies outsource to us. Very rare, we will go to a company and knock door and say, give us your outsourcing. Most of the time, we are called by these companies and say, we want to outsource. This is what we want to grow. We have a large expansion plan. We will understand their plan and then take them on board. And they also give us a very large commissions on selling their franchise. But the bigger opportunity is the investor base, right? This I can still identify. I can still call 30 companies and say, look, I can do this job for you. But difficult part is how I want to do it, how I want to get the investors. Investors are not easy. How do you find who is going to be buying the franchise? So there we are constantly investing. Friends, I'll give you a little bit estimate. Franchise India has done over 2,500 franchise shows in India. 2,500 shows. I don't know any other industry, anybody would have close to 10% of that also. 2,500 shows, 20 shows every single month happening in different parts of India. Like this weekend, we are doing a show in Hyderabad. We are doing a show in Chennai. We are a show in Surat. And every week is like that. And we have a large presence on social. You search anything on franchise, 100% you're coming to us. Any platform. You see on Meta platform, you go on LinkedIn, you go on any place, you will find us. Then we run our own magazines. We have a large ecosystem on diving and teams spread in 90 cities. So phenomenal database we build and constantly upgrade this data. Just to give you an estimate, 35,000 people apply weekly to us that they want to buy a franchise. Now, I don't know any other industry, any other consulting firm would have that kind of demand generation. because the demand is actually very high in India and people are looking for starting a business. Like recently, Sonia was working on a project which is run by a listed jewelry company, and we got 1,000 applications in 1 week for investment above 2 crores. Right. So these data come to us. So if you become a franchise consultant with us, we train you all on these brands. We train you on the methodology, how you're going to structure those deals, and then give you the leads also pre-qualified. So you don't have to do any cold calling, anything. We appreciate that you come with experience, you come with your knowledge, you're bringing your webinars. So we provide you both. On one side, you're representing the best of the best brands, and it can be region-wise, it can be national, it can be global. We have a 200 plus global brands. We're the only company which is representing over 40 countries' brands to be represented, from South Africa to Europe to North America to Australian brand to Southeast Asian brand, even Sri Lankan branded by us. So if you want to sell a master franchise, you can sell a master franchise. If you're looking to sell an area franchise, you can sell an area franchise. Or if you want to sell a unit franchise, you can still do a unit franchise. Right? So this is a huge capability which we give you the day one of your business. So you get the inventory from the day one of your business, and we also provide you a lot of investors to start working on. And you're also a part of our shows, events, you network with investors, build your own relationship, and so on and so forth. So this model becomes interesting because we make money from the brand and we make money from the investors, right? And there is no limit of how many transactions you can do because our inventory itself is very large. I was calculating back the card. This year, I have opportunity to sell 500 master franchise only in India. Forget about in unit franchise. We have opportunity to sell over 2 lakh unit franchise, which is already inventory signed with us, which potentially can become a business size of 3 to 5,000 crores, right? If we are able to do my entire inventory, which I've created, it is potential business of 3,000 to 5,000 crores, right? So this we are already sitting on. We are ready for this. We are hungry for getting right-minded people who join us, who do a training with us, and become an independent franchise consultant and make a very handsome and good monies. But it again for not everyone, because not everybody can become a consultant. Not everybody has time to put in as a consulting. Not everybody is open for learning. So open for learning is also very important. I struggle. I have 1,200 people in my team, and I can easily say 50% of them don't want to learn. Very few people want to learn. They have curiosity to learn. But a lot of people are just coming in and they're very job work mind and they don't want to learn. They don't want to learn different business models. Every single day, we train people on new opportunity, new brand. Every single day. Every single day, we do a webinar to launch a brand, right? So you are given so many opportunities which come to you, provided you are open to do this piece. So friends, this is a highly rewarding financial model. It's a highly socially recognized business model. It is also a very satisfying business model because you help entrepreneurs to do new entrepreneurs and existing business owners who want to diversify entire thing. And anybody, if you're in a particular city, in 1 year, if you work hard, you know everyone who matters in that city. No other opportunity would do that. Everyone. We were doing a show recently in Bombay, and it was an international show. We were bringing international brands. Who came? We got teams from Reliance, Tatas, Adanis, everybody came because they don't want to miss the opportunity. They don't want to miss that opportunity, and the opportunity goes to somebody else. So these large companies, these big corporates, all hungry to get that opportunity. So friends, this is a great, great opportunity. As I said, if you want to join, first we will select you. And if you get selected, then we will give you full training. So we call in our sport called MOST, M-O-S-T. M is mentoring. A lot of mentoring is required. A lot of work has to be done with you jointly to give you understanding how do we really reach, how do we structure deals. So then we do give you opportunities. O stands for opportunities. S stands for sport. You need a constant sport. I myself travel 25 days. Every city I travel, I have my IFC partners who bring investors, they bring in brands, we do joint meetings. That's how the learning curve happens, right? Today I'm in Kerala, and the first meeting I did was with my IFC partner, which was one of the top hospitals of Ayurvedic hospitals, top class opportunity, right? And so this is what happened. He opened up the call, but I came on a call with the chairman, and we presented the whole opportunity, and hopefully we will take them on board. And it's a very big opportunity. If this company comes on board, alone this company can be a 4 to 5 crore billing. So that is what we do as sport. And last, which is very, very important, is training. There's an extensive focus on training. So we do 3 days residential training in our headquarters, where we host you. We get your all the logistics, your stay, your transports from airport. Everything is taken care by us. And you stay there for 3 days training, and it's a 24 hours extensive training. And out of that, 2 days Sonia and I take personally. And because we are committed to this, committed to train people to become great consultants. We are the largest franchise community, consultant community in the world. There's nobody like us, right? So it's important that we keep the community, keep it the right way, help our consultants to learn and do better. So friends, what is going to be the next step before I pass it on to Sanjay? Because Sanjay would run a presentation and give you how much you make, how you grow within network and so on and so forth, because these two things are very important. So have patience. He will do another 15 minutes of presentation. But, it's very important that you self-evaluate. Self-evaluate yourself. Is it something for you? Are you really passionate to work with the dining? Every day people ask me, how do you travel 25 days? Because I love my job. I love meeting new companies. I love meeting entrepreneurs. I get excited. That's why I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and take a new city and new flight, right? And that's why we are world's #1, because I never came from capital. I came with a strong idea and a lot of hard work and these travel and exposure to learn things from everyone. Every time I meet a new brand, I learn something, and that keeps me going. So and that keeps me going. Rather, I joke with everybody, put together my entire team. If I put all of everybody traveling together, I travel more than them, right? So because this is what has to be led from the front. It has to be led from the front. You have to be part of it. You need to go and meet more and more people, and that makes you smarter, and that makes you more knowledgeable, that you can share that knowledge. And that's what I call the knowledge arbitrage. If you don't have the knowledge arbitrage, what do as a consultant? You will do nothing, because while my job is to invite people, but I'm also telling you that it's not open for everyone. Only people who are really, really serious. And that's why when Sanjay would tell you, I kept the lowest entry cost, lowest than anything else you can do in life, as a business. Why I kept the lowest? Because I don't want people to come and say, oh, I have a lot of money to invest and I want to be partner with you. I don't want that. I only want people who are great, who are qualified, great communication, committed, and also have a strong ethics. These are the people we need. So friends, this is an invitation from our side for very select few who can become an independent franchise consultant. And please reach our teams, and they would also reach you to understand what you do. And then we'll take from there. So any other person I missed? There is Chandrakant Prakash, who's from Surat, Vadodara. And so we are doing a show in Surat. So Chandra Prakashji, you should be part of that show. It is happening on 24th. And understand and meet. And most of the people you see there in that show are our IFC partners. Rather, Surat is actually managed by our IFC partners. We don't have any direct teams there. So thank you, friends. And I'll now pass it on to Sanjay to take the discussions ahead and carefully think through. And if you genuinely still feel that this is something you want to do it, then reach out to next 3 days. I will set some appointments and meet some people who are really, really good and they really want to do it. And then we take it from there. Over to you, Sanjay.
Thank you, sir. So friends, thank you very much for being there. So it's another 20 minutes. We'll take you through a presentation to give you understanding about how you can become partner with Franchise India, and also what's the earning potential and what is the growth structure also with Franchise India. So first slide, which is saying, please confirm anyone if it is visible, Krishank.
Yes, sir, it's
Yes, sir,
visible,
it
sir.
is.
Great. So this is franchising, as we discussed, is a $5 trillion industry today. Anything and everything we consume is coming from franchise company, and that's how it is growing. So it's a humongous opportunity there in franchising because it impacts us every day. Every single day, it impacts us this way or that way. If we talk about sector-wise, every sector today, every category today is growing, and every new concept is coming into franchise because new concepts are evolving, and then they have to grow. If they have to grow, they have to go into different markets, and they have to expand their businesses in different markets. And franchising becomes the viable model for them to go to any new city wherein consumer is already there, and they have to provide their services or products need to be present there. So if you see today, even technology-based companies are also now going into franchising way. We have just before this webinar, we have also done one launch of one cybersecurity training company. So it's a cybersecurity is going to be the next gen future futuristic business. They are also into franchise, healthcare, retail, fashion, food, education. These are very old categories. Obviously, these are already into franchising, but in healthcare, there are also new segments also coming into franchise. There are new opportunities which are coming into franchising, for us, and these are also great opportunities for like-minded people to invest because there are a lot of investors. They are looking forward for new concepts to invest, new startups to invest, and some are looking forward for as an operator. Some are looking forward for as an investment. So we have different models in different category, different opportunities. Like we have, suppose professionals joining us today, they have no time. So they don't want to put time, they don't want to operate, but they have some investments. Like for example, some professional working somewhere has got 20, 30 lakh rupees, want to invest in some companies parallelly, but don't want to operate. So then there's a different model which works. So Franchise India have that capability of creating all those models, which is operated by the investor, which is operated by the brands, companies themselves. So it can be any kind of investment, whether it's active, it's a passive, it's a active business, or it's a resale business you want to invest, or you want to operate, or you want to manage, you don't want to manage, you want to only invest. So there are so many opportunities which we have created, and some are looking forward for investing in a business which is already existing, running businesses. So you don't find it outside. Someone is looking for a running school, running some kind of electronic store. Like example, we have Tata Chroma. Now, Tata Chroma do not offer any opportunity for getting a new store open. So it's a opportunity created by Franchise India with Tata Chroma because they have around 500 stores, which are all managed by company, operated by company, run by company, invested by the company. But now there's a new era wherein we have also given them a thought process that we can get an investor, but it will be completely operated by the company. We call it as a FOCO model, franchise owned, company operated. So likewise in other businesses also, we have created these models which are rightly fitted for every investor because every investor is unique. Every investor has got its own your requirements. So we fulfill that. So Franchise India have got that capability to create the model which is rightly fitted for every investor. And also there are a lot of businesses, suppose in healthcare, we have elderly businesses, elderly services like which are to be provided at home. There's a clinic which is outside, but elderly people cannot travel. They cannot go outside. So there are services in healthcare which are available at home. So it's a direct to home services. These are also franchised. Say example, there's a dialysis service. Elderly people who are looking forward to start this dialysis service, which is delivered at their home. So that's also franchised. Today, even any kind of a cleaning at home, it can be AC cleaning, it can be any repairing company. They're also providing the service direct at home. It's all franchised. Even a laptop repairing to any AC repairing to washing machine repairing to anything in repairing also, you need a plumber, you need anything at home. It's also even a gardener coming at your home is also coming from franchise company. So that's wherein there's a humongous opportunity today. Financial services, as you know, there are so many companies, but main lead companies are Motilal Oswal, ICICI Securities, Kotak Mahindra. These are all main lead services offering into financial services, and all are franchise, and all are done by Franchise India. Now there are so many names in financial services. Now they are evolved, and they're offering also franchise company. Pet care. This is another segment which is now evolved. There are a lot of pet care, pet lovers also. Now they want to have uh, the service center, the products next to their home. But but if they have pets at home, you need service. You need a clinic. So that's what opportunity has been already there for a company who have pet care clinic services or pet care products, and then they have to expand through franchising, because then you need to have consumer, and consumers everywhere, but consumer will not travel. Consumer want services at home, consumer want services next to their home, and consumer want all the products which are available next to his home. So that's where in pet care businesses also, companies also are now offering their franchise opportunity and making partners in different cities. Auto, if we talk about today, EV segment in two-wheelers is also completely franchise. Along with, we have got also, uh, charging stations, which is also coming into franchise. So this is also a small, investments. It can be a low cost as a charging station, but also you can see amongst opportunity for someone to open a charging station franchise, because everywhere where you see EV segments are happening and people are using and buying these products, buying two wheelers, and you need to also have charging station next by. Retail, if we say fashion and jewelry to footwear to anything in fashion, also you'll see all brands are franchise. And today we are very proud that today we have Reliance brand portfolio with us, all fashion brands with us. We have Raymond brand portfolio with us. We have Tata's, and also we do also have Aditya Birla with us. So if even if jewelry you go, and right from 15-20 lakh rupees, a fashion jewelry, to gold to lab grown, and then big brands like Kalyan to TBZ to Indriya, all are there with Franchise India, because we have that opportunity wherein we can find the right partners for them in different cities as per the company plans, as per the company rollout plans. Now, today, if you see, even there are some yoga companies for children. There are separate yoga centers which are open. For elderly people, there are some therapy centers. There are also some yoga centers also open for elderly people. Right. So anything you see today as a service, as a product, is now coming from a franchise company. So when I say tablet, so tablet would mean technology, what we are offering after you become partner with Franchise India. So we offer you technology services. So technology support means we are creating a CRM for you. All the database will be given in CRM. Then also we have email ID, which is Franchise India domain email ID for you, which is to be used. And then we also have A. A stands for access of framework infrastructure. So we have offices. Someone was saying Bangalore, we have an office in Bangalore. Someone is coming from Pune, we have office in Pune. Someone is saying like in other cities in Delhi NCR, so we have office, corporate office in Delhi NCR. And now this office, this infrastructure is also available for all our partners without any cost. So you can use it for full time. You can use it also for some of the meetings. Rather, in our corporate office, in my office, there's already a partner who has come along with his client, and we had a meeting, and now we are sending proposal. We are also helping him to close. Everything will be done by us. So that's why the office is there. You can use it full time. You can use it for all your meetings. So when you join the first day, we are giving you a brand list of 500 opportunities. So B stands for brand. So we have 500 list of businesses which are there for you, available for you. But we also help you in terms of creating a right brand, structuring brand portfolio for you, which is designed as per your territory, as per your experience, and as per your capability, wherein you are best at. You want to work for any particular category. You want to work across. You want to work one region or across regions. It's all open for all our partners. For that, if you see leads, we have no constraint on leads. So 50 guaranteed minimum leads will be given every month. And after that, we also give you brand-centric leads. Any brand which you want to drive, we run a campaign every month. So we create a lot of leads. As I said in the webinar, our chairman sir was saying that we have 35,000 investors who are reaching out to us every week. So these all leads we are passing on to our partners, and there is no limit to this. As long as you are giving us feedbacks, we are giving you more leads. These are brand centric leads. These are also investor centric leads. Both sides we give you. You have zero investment on lead generation, zero investment on promotions or any kind of campaign to run. And E stands for events. There is zero investment on events, because all these events Franchise India do organize, and it will be all available for all our partners. So would mean that your time is there, your involvement is there. Rest all investment done by Franchise India. T stands for training. So training, as I said, 3 days training. First time is in our corporate office. Right. Very soon we are organizing a training program this month. Every month it's happening in our corporate office. So first time you have to attend this training program face to face in our office, which is corporate office. In these 3 days, from pickup to drop, everything would be created and arranged from our side. Right from the pickup to drop would mean all across, which is food to your accommodation to training to everything would be done by our side for our partner. When I'm saying what's the proposed structure for your growth, how you can grow, because now when you joined us, how I can grow, how I can earn more. That's wherein we have created this growth ladder for everyone. So when you joined, every partner has to join as an IFC base. It's an entry point. So then you can become elite if you are touching 15 lakh rupees revenue total. 15 lakh rupees is a gross revenue, which is coming to Franchise India through your side. For this, you have to only initiate the call, initiate the dialogue, initiate the meeting. We will help support further to get it done. So we help you to do the businesses, and we have full team which is helping you to complete, giving you some support in terms of getting this business done. But when you hit 15 lakh only, 15 lakh rupees is a revenue. It can be one lead and one deal which is getting you 15 lakh rupees only, but we have given you full year. So throughout a year, if you are hitting only 15 lakh rupees revenue with that two gross, and then you are having or 15 deals, whichever is earlier, so you become IFC elite. Now it's up to you as our business model. If we say ROI of this business is absolutely not return on investment. We have a different model which is different ROI, that is return on involvement. So return on involvement would mean if you're giving time 3 hours, you give 5 hours, you're full time, you're half day involved into this business is depending on you. How fast you want to grow, how you want to keep your earning potential look like, you want to fix that. So if you're a full time, you will grow faster, obviously. And because every partner who joins us is an investor, is unique, that's how it works differently for everybody. But if you really feel that you want to grow faster, you hit 15 lakh, you become elite. You hit 50 lakh rupees, you will become pro, and then you can also become master when you hit 1 CR revenue. And what you're getting at elite and basic and then elite to pro, that's my next slide, which is showing you how you can earn your payouts. Your payouts is base level is 40%. Elite membership level, you get 50%. Pro level, you get 60%. And master level, you get 70%. And then what we get is 60% at base level, you get 40. We get 50-50 both at elite membership, which can be first year you can cross and you can become 50% member, 50% our partner. Then you become 60, we get 40. You get 70, we get 30. And now please understand, even if you are getting 70%, we get 30%. You have zero investments in this. All the investments are done by Franchise India out of this 30%. We still continue give you everything what we are giving at the base level, and at top level also. Obviously, there will be more leads, more support, more this thing, more CRM, but you have no investment at 40% and you have no investment at 70%. Now, what is this 40%, 50% all about? So I'll give you some understanding as I discussed in the starting, right? We work with two communities. I'll make it simple for you. We work with two communities. Like one is investor who is buying a franchise. One is a brand who is giving franchise. So investor and brand, we match make both. We match make between both. And when we work with investors, when we work with brands, we onboard both. Very simple. We onboard because we are consulting company. We don't work free. We don't work free for anybody because that's why it's a policy. We don't work free. So when we work with investors, when we work with brands, we onboard both and we charge both. So when we onboard, we charge for both services, which is onboarding from investor, onboarding the brand, we charge for this. What we do next, we service both. When we service both, we again charge both. Would mean there is a onboarding fee, there is a servicing fee. So when we onboard an investor, that is IA, investor acquisition. When we onboard a brand, that is BD, brand onboarding, which is business development. And when we service both, it becomes IS, investor service fees. It becomes brand service fees, which is BS. So these are four revenue products for all of us to understand, because that's why I've given you understanding that there's an investor onboarding fee, which is IA, investor acquisition, which is a registration process. And there's a service fees, which we charge from every investor when we service an investor. Servicing investor would mean we find the right match for the investor, then it becomes investor service fee, which is IS. When we onboard a brand, it becomes business development, brand onboard, and then we service, we sell a franchise, then we also charge this brand, that means brand service fees. And in these three, which is investor onboarding, investor servicing, and brand servicing, because these are three bigger tickets, here you get 40% on this. 40%. Now, please understand, it's 40% direct. And brand on board, you get 20%, and this will remain in all categories, while as here it is getting increased. You get 40 to 50, 50 to 60 in all three products. Here it will remain same. Now, reason, when you get a brand on board, would mean what you have to do, you have to give us only a reference. Like after this webinar, we have 6:30, we have a online meeting with one of the prospective brand, they're looking to franchise. And one of my FC partner has shared that link with us, shared that reference with us, wherein we have arranged the meeting. Only sharing that reference is your work, is the partner's work. What we do, we arrange a meeting, we'll come on the meeting, we understand requirements, we send the proposals, we follow the proposals, we get the proposal closed, get the payment in, we share the invoice, everything. And after that, servicing that brand would mean that getting them ready to franchise, then marketing, to lead generation, to everything franchising they have to do. So your work in this area is only sharing us a lead, sharing us a reference. That's why it will remain 20% everywhere. And how we are going to charge this brand for onboarding, it is starting from 8.5 lakh plus GST. We have four formats: 8.5 lakh plus GST, 17.5 lakh plus GST, 40 lakh plus GST, and 75 lakh plus GST. Like few days back, we have done, suppose for example, for one of the partner who is just new, they have referred, and we have taken this 40 lakh plus GST. We have on this is a lab grown diamond. We have taken 40 lakh plus GST onboarding fees. So my partner has got 20% of 40 lakh, which is 8 lakh rupees. And what he has done, only referred us. And that too, the lead has come to our event. He has met, after that he has followed, and he could understand that lead. He is not looking to start a business. He is not looking to invest. He is looking to expand his business. Lead is also coming from our portfolio, right? So that's what he has recognized, that this is a brand looking to expand. He has connected with us. We have done everything for him, onboarding everything, payment follow-up and everything. He got 20% out of 40 lakh rupees. So it's 8 lakh rupees to him. Now, when we get this brand ready for franchise, and he want to work on this brand, because the brand is onboarding for getting franchises on board, and this man, this IFC partner, have decided that I want to work on this brand thoroughly. All leads should come to me, and that's what he will sell the franchisees. And now when he sells a franchise for this brand, we are getting 10 lakh rupees for selling each franchise. And this 10 lakh rupees will come to Franchise India as brand service fees. And anyone in the system can sell this franchisee for this brand, but he want all leads to be given to him. He will follow, he will get the closure done. And suppose he is selling one first franchise, wherein we get 10 lakh rupees, he is getting again out of this 40% of this. Now, please understand 40% of 10 lakh rupees, which is for each franchise we are selling, each franchise. So he sell 2, 3, 4, 5. It's his wish because he's working on this brand. He's selling all franchises. So every time by selling franchise, we get 10 lakh rupees for each franchise, and he's getting 40% of this 10 lakh. So every deal, he's getting again 4 lakh rupees every time. So first he got 8 lakh. Now he's selling every franchise himself. He want all leads to be given. No investment from his side to generate leads for that brand or servicing that brand. All done by us. He sells a franchise. For selling the franchise, we are giving him full support for meetings and all the closures. Then he is getting 40% of 10 lakh. Every franchise he sells, this brand or any other brand, he is getting to sell a franchise, he is getting 40% of brand service fees, which is already fixed, every brand. So if it is small setup opportunities, maybe it can be a low cost, maybe 10, 15 lakh rupees. Still, we get 1.5 lakh rupees from each. That's our minimum. And after that, you can also get up to 10 lakh, 15, 20 lakh, 30 lakh rupees also for each franchise we are making. Now, this will go on for every franchise deal. He will get this success fees and he is getting payout. Now, understand any investor whom you have onboarded already, and onboarding fee starts from 30,000 to a lakh up to lakh rupees. You get again 40% out of this. Any franchise you sell to any investor will pay you again fee, which is as per the investment bracket, which goes from 1 lakh to say it can be 4% of the project cost. If project cost is say 20 lakh, 20 CR. So we also get out of this 8 lakh rupees, he is getting 40% as IS. Investor service fees, he is getting 40% of say 10 CR or 20 CR as per the, as India is getting 4% of 20 CR means 8 lakh rupees. So now you can understand his payout is again over there, which is he is getting. So out of 20 CR, we get say 10 lakh rupees we get, so you have got 4 lakh rupees out of this, 40% will go to every time. That will keep on continuing. These are all revenue products. Lead wise, as I said, there is no criteria for leads, no restriction for leads, absolutely no worry. This will go on at base level, you get one CRM ID, then this 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus, you will get keep on CRM ID so that you can also have your team member to join with you, any partner join with you, any family member want to join, more leads will come to you, more CRM IDs will come to you. It's highly, highly, highly rewarding. Now, this is one revenue for you, one earning. Second is the brands which we get on board, we sell franchises for them. You also are getting a cash incentive from the brand direct. So there are many brands who want some focus, some attraction. They put some cash incentive, and this cash incentive is going direct to your kitty. You don't have to share with us anything. And it's very transparent. Any brand giving cash incentive, it is transparent among everybody. Everybody knows what brand is giving, and it can be go direct to you. Third, we also run contest, which is quarterly contest, international destination. So all the contests are available for all our partners, wherein you have to do some minimum criteria, wherein we as a team will help you to achieve that target. And this is every quarter we have one international destination, and most of the IFC partners do qualify. But this is, as I said, criteria wise. But we have put a target to our team that if you make partners qualify, you will get qualification. So that's wherein the focus is on completely on the team has got full focus to help and support our partners to get full qualification, because his or her qualification is also based on qualification of the partners in the city. Every regional head got accordingly this thing. So this is third. So all three businesses, I would say this is the highly rewarding opportunity. Even one lead, one deal is enough. One lead or one deal a month, if it is good size, it's a good investment, say around 4, 5 CR, 10 CR, you earn a good money, but it's you who can decide how much you want to earn every month. Every month. We have partners, they have said 10 lakh rupees a month, they will definitely get, because these are all highly professional people, corporate people. They have now full time started this work, and we're getting 4, 5 lakh rupees salaries, and minimum they should get 4, 5 lakh rupees every month from this business. So that's how they're definitely, that's the same mindset with that. So only thing is two things. One is return on involvement, which we have to remember. That's a model. Second, return on intelligence means every consultant has to upgrade and need to be complete with the knowledge. That's what we do every month, training and everything. And when you work on the knowledge, when you work on yourself to increase the knowledge, and it is intelligence which will get you more money, which will earn you a lot of incentives and contests as well, because you have to guide an investor how to start and how to select. So would mean that we all should be completely learned out of this, and we should know how to select. Then it is very easy. Then it's very easy. So return on involvement, return on intelligence, right? Now, how it is going to take you, how you can become our partner. So what's the criteria for this? Number one, after this webinar, we will certainly have a one-on-one meeting with you, one-on-one discussion with you, and understand whether you are coming from the same background and you have that passion. It's a right fitment for both of us. You select us, we select you, both ways. And if it is done that way, then we have one only and only one fee, which is a license fees one time, which is 6 lakh plus GST, and the rest nothing. The rest all the investment done by Franchise India. It's a very, very low cost, and zero risk business, because we sell thousands of franchise opportunities. We can guarantee there is no business model outside which is as rewarding as this, as low as this, and as zero risk. It's a zero risk opportunity. No business is zero risk, because if you get one lead, you can get it converted, and we help you to get your money back. So you get your investment back in one day, one lead, 1 month, 1 week, depending on how involved you are. But first time, some time you have to give to this business to make sure that you are really understanding that business, and really you can help investors to select, and then it will be meaningful for both of us. Thank you so much for joining in. So that's it from my presentation side, but we look forward to have a discussion. I'll also put my contact number there, because you have given us so much of time, more than 1 hour today. And as a respect, I will also put my number in the chat box. My name is Sanjay. So I'm there in corporate office, 7011998340. This is 7011998340. So you can connect me on WhatsApp on the same number. You can call me on the same number. If you have any query, I'll definitely take it up further, and we will have a one-on-one meeting discussion as we discussed. There are some events happening this week. I am there in Hyderabad on 24th, which is Sunday. If anyone is in Hyderabad, want to visit us, you can see other IFC partners coming over, how we are supporting them, not only with the event, and they have to only come over, rest all support by us. You'll also see peer-to-peer, how we do. We are very transparent, how IFC partners are helping each other, how we are coming and helping them. Then Surat is also happening. It's in Lee Meridian in Surat. In Hyderabad, we are in Novotel High-Techs. Then we also have Chennai show, which is happening same day. And these are three big events which are happening, where we have one side brands invited, one side we are inviting investors. But not even a single investor is free, is not just to spend time over there, is coming with a purpose. It's a paid investment. It's paid investors, paid registration, who are coming to attend this. And our partners are meeting them, understanding their requirement, and then making meet with the right companies over there. Companies are also being invited by us. All the investment is done by Franchise India. Only your idea is you are coming over there. The purpose is to interact, to share knowledge, to understand their requirement, and to do the match make. That's it. From here, there's a lot of follow-ups which are happening, and then It will be us who will be helping you, and our team will help you to connect with the brand owner also. If their brand is not ready over there, is not available, we have every business which we can get for every investor, depending on few things, which is obviously the investor profile, what is he coming from, investment, market. We have to do everything for the investor. That's why we onboard. Then we select right. And brands who are looking forward to expand in these cities, as per the investor requirement, we match make. So if brand is not available at the show, obviously we'll follow and get that opportunity for the investor. So as in the interest of time, I'm sorry, Mr. Vora, Mohitji has actually raised the hand. So I'm sorry, there is no way you can have this, in this, we don't have any option. You can talk to us, but you can reach out to me now directly if you have any question. But I think there are few who have written us a little late. I think there are few who wanted to take their names. So I think I could say, okay, I want to start textile business. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. 5 lakh rupees. So if you see any textile business in 5 lakh rupees, very, very impossible. But we will have a process. We will do that piece wherein we will find out the right opportunity for Nadista Paulori. And if you're in Hyderabad, you can come over to our show. It is in Novotel Hightex on 24th. We can make you to meet. But I think investment you are talking about, not many who are giving opportunities within very small investment, which is only 5 lakh rupees. So then we have only opportunity, which is Franchise India offering, can be the right fit, but we'll understand if there is anything else you are looking at. Please feel free to reach out us, or you want to come to the show. We will have a round of discussion over there, and then we'll understand your requirement and we will do completely fitment. So what we do, we will assign an advisor who is local. We'll give you an advisor who is local from Hyderabad. Then Hyderabad based, we will help you to understand, and then locally can service you. Mohit ji is also who bears the expense of traveling to different cities. Yes. So for attending these events, all the travel costs is on your own. We have two bigger events, which is Delhi, which happens in Yashobhumi every year in the month of May. And that's our biggest event. That's our world's largest franchise event. 700 plus brands, 40,000 plus investors, 2 days, 4,000 rupees entry fee from every investor. And there we are inviting our partners, wherein we help them with everything from our side. Their staying is also on us, but traveling will always remain with the partner. But we help them with food and their accommodation as well. And second biggest is in Mumbai, which is in Geo World, which will be there in the month of November. These two events, we are helping you with food and accommodation. Only traveling cost is every partner do on own. If you want to travel to other cities, but you don't want to invest, and then you can attend your own city. Every month we do in your city. You can attend your city show. So in fact, we are having a Bangalore coming up very large show on 30th and 31st of August. It's in BIEC. So there we have got partners traveling from Hyderabad, obviously Bangalore, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, but we also get some partners outside these cities. Some are coming from north also, but that's what they do on own. Why they're coming? Because there's a humongous opportunity, great business over there, and they are just investing some money on this. They're investing time, they're investing in traveling and staying on their own, but they know exactly the business is already there. So these are 2 days event, which is in Bangalore, but otherwise we have other shows on one day, which is there in Hyderabad and Surat and Chennai. That's one day, but there is a one show which we do every month, every city, which is our biggest event, larger events, and there are booths, exhibitions. And these are all wherein our partners do come and invest, and then they get very good business out of this. Thank you so much for using the Q&A box and sharing with us. So as I said, my number is also there. Please feel free to reach me also on this number. And otherwise, we'll have a one-on-one discussion, and then we will definitely reach out to every one of you, and then we have a complete discussion. And if we feel that there is some synergy for joining hands together, we'll look forward. Then we will invite you for the next training. or if training is happening later and event is coming first, if you do the documentation, you can immediately attend our show also, where we can just get started your business. And if somebody who is looking for a different business opportunity, that also we will help you to connect with the right consultant, and my consultant would also help you, guide you to get a right opportunity for all of you. Till then, thank you so much once again for joining in at 5 p.m. So we have taken 17 minutes extra. So thank you so much for being there, and look forward to have one-on-one meeting and discussion, and looking forward to welcome you to our